It is Monday, the 25th of November, 2019. This is Sheep Guarding Llama. I'm Scott Allen Miller. And we are back in Texas. It's our first full day back in Carrollton. And Mia is super, super excited. Just crazy excited to have us home. Obviously, it is autumn. The leaves are down. It is nice weather now that we're back. We're in the between 50s and 70s between night and day. It's just enough to have a fleece and be outside comfortably. We have the windows open. It's completely lovely. We love this weather. We love this time of year. Texas is really good for it. Doesn't have the beautiful leaves of the Northeast, but it does have a nice long autumn with good weather through normally mid-October into January. Then it gets pretty cold, but we get a few months of awfully nice here. So today's my first day back at work. I had lots to do this morning. This is her hole in the fence that she loves so much, and so today is Rachel's moving day. She has a new apartment just up the street from us, so she got up and went and got her keys and got her internet cable box and that kind of stuff today. So that was her day for a lot of the morning into the kind of latish afternoon. Then so I worked all day, just normal, sitting at my desk, getting back to things, eating leftovers, and then around 2 or 3 o'clock, Rachel got a hold of me and Shawn, and we took Paul's pickup truck and Shawn's pickup truck and Rachel's Cadillac, which is not a truck, to her storage unit and got 3 vehicle loads of her stuff, which is definitely less than half of her storage unit. I'd say about a third, maybe, but it's hard to say. And we loaded those up and drove those to her apartment and got her moved in. The important thing is we got her bed moved in, so she's able to stay there now. And this dog is so interesting to watch. I have to keep the camera on her as much as I can because she's just hilarious. So we got her moved in. She has a bed. She has a living room completely full of stuff that no one needs, but she has it in there, and no space to move around. But at least it's out of the storage unit, which she has to be out of by the weekend, which is going to be a little bit of a problem because it's Thanksgiving week. So there's not a lot of time to move her, but she needs to get unpacked with what she has to make room for all the stuff that has to move in, because she's not going to be able to move in there. Like, physically, she won't be able to move around. It's not a large apartment, and her stuff does not fit. Her storage unit is about the same size as her apartment and stacked to the ceiling. Not to mention all the stuff she has stored at our house, like multiple pieces of furniture, her computer, boxes of stuff, a lot of stuff. So the amount that's going to that apartment is pretty extreme. But so we did that. We were a little bit exhausted. She had to go to choir practice. She's in the Dallas Symphony Choir, so she went and did that. And I swung by Taco Bueno, picked up some quick food, and came back to the house and worked a little bit more. This is really neat that Rachel lives so close that she's actually about half the distance away as Taco Bueno, which is on our block. So I don't know that I've ever had a friend live so close to me as she does now, like ever, anywhere. Definitely not growing up. I didn't have she's about the same distance, I would say, as our nearest neighbor growing up, let alone, it's probably a little bit farther than that, but it's so close. And certainly never had anybody that I knew with any any familiarity that lived as close as she does now. So that's just new and interesting, right? It's very nice. And she's closer than Liesl and Luciana's friends who moved into our neighborhood. So even closer than what they know. So anyway, I got back. She went to choir practice. Shawn cannot help the rest of the week. He's got family stuff out of town, so he's leaving, which leaves right now just me to do the rest of the moving, which is going to be a little bit tough, especially as she has some pretty big furniture left. But spent the evening at the house, hung out with the kids some, but really they're just into their video games and whatnot. Their cousins are off this week, so Luciana spent the whole day on Steam playing video games with Clara, and Liesl hunkered down with her computer and worked on her video games that she's making on the 7 Elements that she's been working on for a month now. She really missed that being away in New York for over a week, so that was her first thing when we got back. She just jumped right into that and got back into making her game, which is awesome. So we just let them pretty much do that on their own all day. We ate a lot of leftovers. We got a lot of mac and cheese we brought back from Dad's, which is still delicious, reheated, and it works great in the microwave, so it's handy for reheating. So we did that. And then Watched a little bit of the Golden Girls with Dominica this evening, but she was tired and went to bed super early. And I stayed up to take care of the kids. And in case the original plan was Rachel and I were going to do another load this evening, but she ended up having to do shopping and stuff, and went so late that she couldn't do a real load without waking up her neighbors. So she came by pretty late, after midnight actually, and picked up her desktop and picked up just some basic stuff, not like furniture items, and got her leftovers from the fridge, and we reheated a late dinner. Mia, no, we don't bark, and you're on camera, so we have a record of you being naughty. Hey, Mia, come here. Yes. This is the non-stop Mia story. She gets nervous from every sound, every vehicle, every dog. No, they're nice. They live there. That's their house. And so we reheated leftovers and watched some coupling on Hulu before she headed back to her apartment with her stuff to play video games for the night. Of course, she forgot a power cord, so she didn't get to actually play any video games. But she did borrow an HDMI cable and a keyboard, and she has her desktop and a monitor, but she has no TV or anything, so she's pretty limited as to what she has. I don't know where she's going to set any of it up, but that was pretty much the day. It was just catching up on work, the kids doing their own thing. Our new hot water tank is working, which is good. We need to turn up the heat a little bit, but we've got that replaced, and everything seems fine. The garage is a total disaster because everything had to be moved in a panic for the water tank. And our week, let's see, tomorrow is Tuesday. We'll just be around again working. I do have to go to a client site in the afternoon. Wednesday is Liesel's birthday. She turns 11, so we're going to be doing something for her birthday. Thursday is Thanksgiving. We've got some friends coming over. We know Kat and Taylor are coming. Rachel might be coming. I don't know if anyone else is. So just pretty much a small thing here. We don't have the energy to do anything else. Friday, I think it's just going to be work. Oh, and I forgot, blizzard tonight in Denver, so Melissa went to go do work tonight, and they had already closed up the shop and sent everyone home and locked it, and forgot to tell her that they were leaving, so she went and did work and didn't get to get in, had to go home, but everything is already closed for her up in Denver tomorrow, so she has the day off. Total snow day. Everyone's got a snow day in Denver tomorrow, apparently, so it should be a light day for us, as a lot of our clients are in the Denver area, and they're all closed tomorrow. That, I think, wraps up the day here in Texas. It was kind of an interesting day, a bit going on, but I spent most of the day just in my office catching up, which I needed. I need to sit at my computer and just get things done, because otherwise I just feel overwhelmed. So I'll see everyone on Tuesday.